Hey, sixth grade, we're going to go through lesson 1-1. Okay? Comparing and putting numbers in order. How do you know how big a number is? Or how would you compare one number to another? What do you look at? Carson. Okay, look at the number. Look at the first number to the left or to the right? To the left, yeah. Because the numbers on the left, when the numbers are in digit form, gives us the what? What does that number mean when it's in the third place in a number? Does this just mean 2? Like 2 of something? What does this 2 mean in this number? Bryce? It means 200. Right? It's not just 2, but 200. So the place of the number is very important, isn't it? Place of the number is very important. The place tells you the value. That's why it's called the place value. It tells you the value of this digit. This is 200. This is, the 4 is worth how much? Alex?
40.
40. The 6 is worth, Brett?
6.
6 what?
But it's in the one.
Yeah. Say it. 6.
6 1.
6 ones. This was 4 tens. This was 2 hundreds. This is 8 tenths. Tenths. So, like dimes are a tenth of a dollar. This is 8 tenths. So if this was 8 dimes, it would be worth 80 cents. That's less than $1, isn't it? Okay. This would be like 9 hundredths. Yeah. What if this was money? This would be like 9. Daria? 9 cents. Yeah. 9 pennies. Because a penny is worth 1/100th of a dollar. Well, let's look at these two numbers. And how would we compare them? Which one is greater and which one is less? I'm going to call on you and I want you to read the numbers to me, okay? Max, you read this number.
246.
Good, good. Okay, $246.89. And notice that he used the word "and" instead of saying decimal point. When you come to the decimal point, you say the word "and." Okay, you don't say decimal point. How about this number? Read this number. Ethan. Good. 246 and 898 thousandths. When you're reading a number that is not a dollar amount, you say the number of the last place. Okay? You read this number, 898, just like you would read this number, 246. Okay? But when it's to the right of the decimal point, you simply say the number of the last place. Okay? Remember that? Now, when we're comparing numbers, we use the symbol to compare them. And then we read this whole thing like a sentence. So what symbol should go in between the numbers, and why? Liz. Greater than. Okay? Now, let's back up a little bit and let's see if you're correct. What if we put a 0 right here? The reason I can do that is because to the right of the decimal point, zeros at the end simply just hold the place. And that way, we have 3 places and 3 places to compare. When you're comparing numbers, you want to compare the numbers that are in the same place. So these both have 2 hundreds, they both have 4 tens, they both have 6 ones, they both have 8 tenths, they both have 9 hundredths. But this one has 0 thousandths, and this one has 8 thousandths. Okay? So, would you want to change your answer, Liz? Yeah, less than. Yep. Because this one has 0 thousandths and this one has 8 thousandths. Right? So when you compare them left to right. Now, always compare the numbers in the same place, and sometimes you'll need to add zeros at the end in order to be able to compare the places. Okay? Now, which one is the less than symbol? Which one is the less than symbol, Jeremiah? Yeah, which one is? Describe it for me. Well, which way does it point? To the left, yeah, the less than sign points to the left. All right, now I know that when you're in 2nd grade, you learned that the alligator eats the bigger number, right? I know, because I was your 2nd grade math teacher. The alligator eats the bigger number. But now that you're in mature math students, you're going to learn why the alligator eats the bigger number, okay? The reason the alligator eats the bigger number is because the sign refers to where it would be on the number line. Okay? Look at this arrow and look at this arrow. On a number line, the numbers to the left of 0 are less than the numbers to the right of 0. So look, it starts at 0 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Right? And the numbers to the left of 0 are -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on. So, 2 is to the left of 4, isn't it? And -2 is to the left of 2. And this number would be to the left of this number on a number line. So that's why we use the less than sign. Actually, these are both positive numbers. So we have to look at the number as a whole. Okay? Look at this whole number. This is $246.89. Okay? And this is also 246 and 89.8 cents. It's a little bit more than 89 cents because of that 8 thousandths. All right? And so they're both on the positive side of 0. They're both way over here somewhere in the big numbers, 246, but this one would be to the left of this one on the line. And we marked them on the line. Okay? They would be like this. If this was our number line, 246.89. And this was 246.90. And this would be 246.898. It's almost to 90, isn't it? It's almost to the 90, but it's just, oh, I'm sorry, wait, 90, I'm sorry, this would be 247. There we go. And then this would almost be, oh no, that's right. Yeah, 2.90. And this is 89. And then the next number would be 9. This one would go up to 9. And then this one is not quite to 9, but it's a little bit closer to 9. Look at it this way. 890 and 900. Would 898 go between this number? Yeah, it would be close to 800, or it'd be close to 900, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yep. So, how many numbers, here's a trick question for you. How many numbers are there between 1 and 2? How many numbers are there between the numbers 1 and 2? Right. Yeah, there's a bunch. That's a good way to say it. There's 1.1, there's 1.2, there's 1.3, there's 1.4, right? Now, how about between 1.1 and 1.2, how many numbers are there? How many numbers between 1.1 and 1.2? Nate?
You could have like 1.100000.
So 1.11, 1.12, 1.13, 1.14, 1.15. And in between those numbers, Cal, how many numbers are there between 1.11 and 1.12? A few more. Called an infinite number, isn't there? See, here's the cool thing. As you add numbers to the right, the numbers themselves, the amounts themselves are getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. But there's an infinite number of numbers in between them because you can keep adding zeros at the end. Alright? You can keep adding zeros at the end. So that helps you to figure out how many numbers, where the numbers go in between. When you compare the places, you can figure out how the numbers go in between. Okay? Now, let's go to your lesson. When you're comparing numbers, we talked about comparing the value of each digit. And let's look at one like number 7. What is number 7 worth? I'm on page 5.
What is what?
Page 5, number 7. Read the number. Somebody read the number first. Daria. 42,956
billion.
Whoops. Try again.
42
Which one comes first? Billion or million? Billion.
956 million.
Yeah.
378,201.
278,201. Now, in this number, notice that you always read a section of the number and then say the place of the last digit. Right? 42 billion, 956 million, 378,201. Right?
What?
What's the value of the 4? Jen?
40 million?
40 billion, right.
What is it? So that's 43.
40 billion. Yep. Question, Nate?
Well, we're just writing this down on our notes or assignment.
I didn't ask you to write this down. So, yep. This is a discussion question, okay? So, do you understand this? Yeah, good. All right. Now, what I would like you to do is take out your assignment book and start with number 8 and do 8 through 22 evens for tomorrow. 8 through 22 evens. Okay?